I call the member for Riverina.
Thank you, Madam Acting Deputy Speaker. Australia's youth are wonderful, and this is certainly so in the Riverina. I opened the Shout Out Regional New South Wales Youth Summit at Griffith last Wednesday, and then spent an absorbing time at the event at which local high schoolers had the opportunity to meet local decision makers, share their experiences with education and meet inspirational people such as Sam Cawthorne. Sam survived a near-fatal car accident in Tasmania in October 2006 in which he suffered horrific injuries, including losing his right arm and much of the muscle in his right leg. Despite this, he recovered and during his long and painful rehabilitation dreamt up Be Motivated, a program aimed at providing challenged young people with skills to improve their confidence and self-belief in order to attain personal goals while remaining positive when faced with adversity. Truly an amazing man, and little wonder he was the recipient of the 2009 Young Australian of the Year for Tasmania. He captivated the teens from Narrandera, Leeton, Griffith and elsewhere and captured the moment by uploading a YouTube video featuring the kids. As he would have said, awesome stuff. The day was well organised by Youth Connections National Network National Executive Officer Rebecca Sharkey of South Australia. On Saturday, I attended the Rotary Youth Program of Enrichment, RIPEN, for Rotary District 9700 at Barambula Sport and Recreation Centre, and there were 55 teenagers in attendance from all parts of the Riverina, as well as a few from the Central West. And a Rotarian from Wagga Wagga, Neil Pinto, helped organise the day and did a wonderful job with these kids who truly are amazing youngsters. On Sunday, I presented a very special award to a fine young Narrandera girl. Bridget Baldwin received her Pioneer Pin, which is the highest national award a girl can achieve in the New South Wales Girls Brigade. She was badged at a service at St John's Uniting Church as part of the 147th New South Wales Girls Brigade presentation. Her brigade colleagues were also given awards for their efforts during the year. It was a great moment for Anne Beckett, who organised the service, who is the captain of 147th New South Wales and who is also Bridget's grandmother. And she was very, very proud indeed, and so she should have. Today, 11-year-old Thomas Zambon from Griffith is here in Parliament House as part of the Kids in the House program to recognise the importance of type 1 diabetes. Thomas came first in the Riverina Martial Arts Tournament in the category of boys 10 to 12 years. He's a charming young fellow, a real brave battler, and today I understand he's going to be presenting me with a bear, Rufus. And Rufus is a bear which is given to kids with type 1 diabetes to help them identify the sites on their body where they need to have needles inserted to help them with their condition. And I call on all governments to do more to fund diabetes in kids. It's a growing incidence. These kids are just wonderful and they need all the help they can get from all sides of politics. Yesterday, the kids from Collingully and Quinty public schools were here in Parliament. I receive many kids because my electorate is so close to Canberra, and the kids are always wanting to ask questions, wanting to find out why there are so many clocks, how many rooms there are in Parliament. They're always amazed by the long extent of the corridors, and they get a real buzz when they see somebody really important, like, for instance, the Prime Minister or the opposition leader. Now, another two great schools doing wonders in my electorate are at Ganmain community, 55 kilometres west of Wagga, where the public school there recently celebrated its centenary. And the kids at the local Catholic school, St Brendan's, there's 32 children there. The principal, Kathy Gaskin, is really firing their imaginations and their literacy skills up with the Flat Stanley project. Now, this is Flat Stanley. This is Flat Stanley, and Ganmain people have taken Flat Stanley right throughout the world and had his photo taken. And I'll just hand him to the member for Wannon so he might get on Hansard and hold Flat Stanley up. And it's really helped their literacy skills. It's helped their literacy skills.
Over to the other side so he gets a...
And helped them to write stories and really inspire these kids. And Flat Stanley is now going across to the Labor side so that member for Corangamite can hold him. And the kids from Ganmain will be really pleased to know that we're using this prop in Parliament. And certainly they'll be excited at the fact that he's been to both sides of politics. But it's a great little school. Both the schools at Ganmain are tremendous schools, and may they long last into the future, and the kids out of there will have many great opportunities. Thank you.
Is the member for Riverina seeking to table Flat Stanley?
I'd like to table, in fact, if I could get the good grace of the...
Leave is granted.
Thank you.
Flat Stanley has been tabled.